All right, I'm not going to make y'all wait for another few minutes. All right, so hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. It's been a while, but there's a very specific reason we are back because, as you can see by the title, we got some more College Football 25 news because we are about, let's see, it's June 26th. So we're about 3 weeks away from College Football 25. As you can tell by my voice and everything, I'm excited for it, which I don't know how I feel about that because it is an EA product at the end of the day. I don't know if I should be excited, but I kind of am, everything that we've heard. So, EA just released a trailer literally less than an hour ago, so that's why we're streaming. EA just released a trailer less than an hour ago, and they're talking about the sights, the sounds, the stuff that's very reminiscent and very popular for college football. Because I said this on a past stream. I think I was talking about the game. I think I was talking about the gameplay stream, where they showed gameplay off, and they were talking about stadium noise and crowd environment, and how the home team will always have a home field advantage. I think I talked about it in the last stream, but if I didn't, well, let me share it. Apologies if I repeat myself. But what I was saying is the difference between college football and, let's just say, Madden. The past college football games, 13, 14, obviously we didn't have anything after that because of, well, it was kind of illegal to have college athletes because they were amateurs. And then Madden games now, like, you can play a Madden game the last few years and it just feels lifeless. There's no crowd environment. Like, it just feels dull. It feels dead. Like, every single stadium feels the same way. The only thing that's different is the logo that's at the 50-yard line. That's it. Nothing feels different. It all feels it just feels bland and it feels the same. Because I brought up a few examples, like, there should logically be a difference when you go to Arrowhead for the Chiefs, or you go down to Buffalo, New York, and you play against Bills Mafia, or you go down to Lambeau with the Packers. Like, those environments and crowd noises levels, they should feel different because that's how it is in real life. Like, a Arrow game at the Chiefs with Arrowhead is not going to feel the same as, let's say, a game at Soldier Field with the Bears. The fan environment is just not going to be the same. So why in Madden does everything just feel the same? It just feels dull, feels bland, feels boring, which is why college football is elite, because each team, whether you're a big or small school, the environment changes, right? Because they show off in trailer a little bit, like the top schools like Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, they have the highest level of stadium crowd noise that will intimidate you the most if you're on the road. And then they showed off schools like Arkansas State, Wyoming, Sam Houston, programs that are, mid-major schools that are on the, respectfully, the lower end of D1 talent. So the crowd noise is not as high, which that's how it should be, because that's how it is real life. Also, not so I forget, Dakota, shout out to you for resubscribing. Shout out to you. Indeed, Dakota. And so excited for that. Which, we'll get to a trailer very soon, I promise. But I'm just so excited to see what Mizzou looks like in College Football 25. I just need my hands on this game, right? As soon as I get my hands on this game on July 14th, 15th, something like that. I know it's one of those days. As soon as I get my hands on this, we are 100% open up a stream, and we are immediately hopping into just a quick game of college football, and I'm going to be Mizzou just to see what the home environment is like, just so we can see what the sights and sounds are like, which I feel like is a good transition into the main topic of the stream today. So let's hop in and react to this new trailer that EA just put out, sharing the sights and sounds of College Football 25. Did they get it right? Let's see. Alright, so I hope y'all can hear it as well. Alright, 3, 2, 1, Here we go.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the EA Sports College Football 25 Sights and Sounds Deep Dive. We designed College Football 25 with a philosophy that every team is somebody's favorite. So to create a truly authentic and immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single school in the game.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Which is awesome. I know, openly pausing it for a second, but we're going to be reacting to it. We're going to be pausing throughout the video, just sharing our thoughts. That's great. And people have said this, before, so not to repeat what everyone else has said, but it is legitimately great that EA is putting the time and effort. It's crazy saying EA put in time and effort in the same sentence. It's crazy, though, that EA's putting the time and effort into every single school, whether they're big as Alabama or they're small like Kennesaw State, as you just saw, right? Because every single FBS school in college football is someone's favorite, and the person is going to want to play with that school on launch day, so they're showing effort no matter who it is, which is great. Shout out to you following. I make in fans give. Oh, there's a long username, but shout out to you for following. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So every single school, whether it's big or small, that's someone's favorite. So it's great to hear that EA put the time and effort into making it as authentic as possible, rather than just focus on, oh, it's just the big schools, so let's just ignore all the small ones, just focus on Alabama because, well, they're a big school, so it's great.
Let's take a closer look. It was a massive undertaking to research and recreate unique team traditions. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you'll get to experience all kinds of iconic pageantry, from stadium environments to turnover celebrations to mascots. Finer details like crowd theming, touchdown traditions, and rivalry content truly help set the game day atmosphere. Players on some teams touch a sign for good luck on their way to the field. Cheerleaders and marching bands create human tunnels in classic formations during team intros, and pyrotechnics light up stadiums. We've got mascots on push-up boards, riding motorcycles, planting flags, and animals charging down the field. Ultimately, we know that each team comes in a different shape and size, and in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience them all. Aside from the action on the field, we all know what truly makes college football so electrifying: the fans. In order to recreate the intensity and authenticity of a college football crowd, we partnered with ESPN to capture crowd reaction audio from some of their biggest broadcast games.
That is cool. Oh, they're showing the Michigan-Penn State. That's sick. Obviously, we will replay this trailer again and go frame by frame and give our reactions, but I'm going to hold my thoughts until the very end. I'm holding my thoughts till the re-black.
For some matchups, you'll be greeted by a colorful crowd theme painting the seats. Whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a Strike the Stadium theme, it's all in the game. Unique fan sections will be leading cheers.
Let's
with
go!
chests, team-specific hand signs, dynamic wardrobes that change based on the conditions, and custom chants.
That's a wrap. Kirk and I did some joint recordings. It is an incredibly detailed process.
He wasn't kidding. We spent hundreds of hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you can imagine.
It's a pick two to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team also includes Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Reese Davis. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP.
That's in the trailer. Oh my god. I'm literally, as you can tell, I'm literally speechless. I'm lost for words right now because it just sounds too good to be true. Like the sights, the sounds, what we've been hearing about the gameplay, what we've seen, as far as the authenticity, as he said, about the pageantry with college ball traditions, environments. Like, this doesn't feel like an EA product. It feels too good to be true. Like, someone pinch me and tell me that I'm dreaming, because there is no way that EA put this time and effort into this. Like, this doesn't feel real. Also, shout out because, yeah, that was the first time we ever saw Mizzou in the trailer. So, I'm definitely hyped about that. All right. I want this game now. I want to play this game right now. EA, give me even earlier access. I know I got early access to play it 3 days in advance before everyone else. Give me a month in advance. Let me play it right now on stream. Because I can't wait for this. Alright, so now we're going to go frame by frame and give our thoughts. I just wanted to have the trailer run through for the first time. Just let it play. And then we'll go frame by frame and give our thoughts. As you can see, you go from Alabama, a very, very, very big school, to NC State, who is still a Power 5 school, but not on the same tier as Alabama. But they're showing off this, I guess, Wolfpack statue. Once again, showing the pageantry, showing the attention to detail. Is this... Oh no, this is Arizona State. That looks like Oklahoma State, but no. Arizona State has the very maroon, red, and yellow. So this is Arizona State.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbst.
We got the Big Red. That's his name, right? Let me see. Western Kentucky's mascot's Big Red, right? I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, it is. Big Red. What a goat. What a goat. What a legend. That is the face of peak right there.
Street here and welcome
Cal Golden Bear. Okay,
to the
okay.
EA Sports College Football 25 Sights and Sounds Deep Dive.
LSU. Okay, okay. I like it.
We designed...
I wish I can tell what school that cheerleader is.
college...
Like, I'm going that frame by frame. Arizona State, we got another frame of it. We got the scoreboard. We got the Sun Devil. Planning down, I assume, a pitchfork. Stadium with the 3 levels. I like it. I like what I'm seeing.
Football 25 with a philosophy that
Georgia Tech. Okay.
every team is somebody.
Colorado. Chat. Since they're showing off a little bit of Colorado, I wonder if you do a Road to Glory or Dynasty, or hell, you play Colorado in any capacity. I wonder if you get a appearance by Deion Sanders. I wonder. It's just a food for thought. Let me know if you think, if you play against Colorado, let's say in a Dynasty, your coach talks to, has an interview, or interacts with Deion Sanders in some way. Wouldn't that be must watch?
His favorite. So to create a
That was Nebraska.
truly
This is
authentic
Iowa.
and
A school I almost went to. But we move.
immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single
That was East Carolina, right?
little love to every
Yes, it was. Nice.
single school.
Sam Houston, Kennesaw
The
State.
game.
You see a scoreboard. Which I honestly do like the scoreboard that EA's brought out. Like, if we had it both ways, yes, it would be nice to have like full-on ESPN, CBS, SEC, network, like the actual logos we see on TV and everything. But since we can't, honestly, it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty good. It's a lot better than what Madden's is, where Madden's is on the top of the screen for some reason. And it's big, it's blocky, it takes up like half the screen, everything. It just looks very awkward.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Let's take a closer look. It was a massive undertaking to research and recreate unique team traditions. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you'll get to experience all kinds of iconic pageantry from
Coastal Carolina appearance. Okay.
stadium environments.
Another Colorado appearance. Once again, I'm holding out hope on that Deion Sanders take.
To turnover celebrations, to mascots. Finer details like crowd theming.
Crowd theming. Okay, so you got striped environments, which... Oh, wait. Is this Mizzou? Wait. This is Mizzou. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is another Mizzou appearance. Because you got the cannon. This is like the half of the Mizzou Tiger logo. I've seen this Bill in the Black. Hold up. Can y'all see my mouse? Hold up. Okay. You guys should be able to see my mouse. Let's see. Can y'all see my mouse? Okay, you can. Cool. But, yeah. So this is the Mizzou cannon. Oh, that's sick! I didn't even realize Mizzou had multiple appearances. I just saw the drum. But we got another appearance. Let's fucking go! But, yeah, this is the Mizzou cannon. Because you have the tiger stripes here, which doesn't really say much because, let's face it, there's like 50 schools that have a tiger logo. But yeah, this 100% at the top right here is the like top half of the Mizzou logo, the circle, 100%. Plus, this is the stadium background, and this top building right here. I have been in that building multiple times, so I recognize that building when I see it. That's like the media broadcast where the commentators go to, broadcast the game and everything. So I was in that building multiple times. So that is sick. Okay, so now that we know this is Mizzou, okay. So we got the environment right here. This is off the corner. This is the south end zone. Okay. This over here on the right would be the block M where you have the stones. Which, if you're a Mizzou alum, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. If you have never been to Mizzou, you have no idea what I'm talking about. There's a huge M on this side of the field where it's a big white M and it's composed of stones. And not only do you get to paint a stone on your first week on campus, so this is really a deep dive, but you paint a stone when you're first on campus, but for Mizzou seniors, for senior day for football, they also take one of the stones and they put that on the block M over here. Now, I say all that, Mizzou is also getting some upgrades where that side of the field will be getting some upgrades. So I hope that the block M is still visible because I think it's cool. But no, 100%. This is Mizzou. I'm even more hype now. This is Mizzou. Sick. And yeah. Trying to think what else do I say right now. We got Mizzou in each other for the first time, so I don't know what to say. I'm kind of speechless. We're no Alabama, so we're not going to get every frame is just taken up by Mizzou. But no, this Mizzou cannon is sick. I got pretty up close and personal one time. That was an experience. It is quite loud, as you would expect. Because there was one time it was my junior year. Yeah. So, deep dive, I guess. This is a memory that I completely forgot about, but I guess now I'm talking about on stream. So for every Mizzou football game, at halftime, they pick out a student from the student section, and they race this giant car that's in the shape of a Mizzou football helmet. And you race it the length of the football field, and I think you win. If you win, you get like a gift card to somewhere. I don't remember. It's not important. But one day, I was picked to race against it. And it was a photo finish, and I lost. But that was fun. So we had to be up close and personal with the cannon when we had the Race versus Mizzou helmet car, as it's called. So that was fun.
Touchdown tradition.
So yeah, that's sick. Anyway, resume the trailer. You don't care about Mizzou traditions and memories.
And rivalry content truly helps set the game day atmosphere. Players on some teams...
Huskies, NIU, interesting. Maybe I'm just a casual. Wait, that says... Is that a Pac-12 logo? Wait. No, that's clearly NIU. Huh. That's Northern Illinois. Huh. I just had a casual moment for a second. I'm like, Huskies. That must be Washington. But I'm like, wait, no, there's multiple Huskies. I was a casual for a second. Whoops.
Touch a sign for
Wisconsin, nice.
good luck on their way to the field. Cheerleaders and marching bands
You got Tennessee.
create human tunnels in classic
Georgia Tech.
formations during team
That is Arkansas. Okay.
intros.
Dude.
Pyrotechnics like
This... I'm testing my knowledge for a second. This would be North Dakota State. Right? Where Trey Lance went.
light up stadiums.
Nope, that's Baylor. Damn it, I was trying to really pull out like, oh, they got North Dakota State in here. It's like, no, that's Baylor. Man.
We've got mascots on push-up boards, riding motorcycles, planting flags, and animals charging down the field.
Can we talk about that for a second? Just at all of college football, that is one of the coolest introductions. And also creative, but it just makes sense when you think about it. Like, they're the Colorado Buffaloes. So for every home game, they have a live buffalo run down the football field. Like, that feels so obvious, but it's so creative and it gets your attention no matter what. Because how many football schools can say that? Oh yeah, we have a live buffalo running down the football field. Colorado can.
Ultimately, we know that each team comes in a different shape and size. In an EA Sports
Naval Academy, Army Navy. Yeah, so this is obviously the Army Navy game, which is a huge day in college football. If you know, you know. And now that we're looking at this, they apparently went to the detail. They go into the detail of going from whether you're a big school or small school and trying to keep up the pageantry, the sights and sounds, trying to be as authentic as possible. You would imagine they would also do that with the trophies, the rivalry trophies, and apparently they did. So, for instance, when Mizzou plays Arkansas, the huge battle line trophy where the top half is the Missouri State, the lower half is the Arkansas State, and has battle line rivalry at the end. They got that for detail. in the game, which is awesome. And you could say the same thing for any other rivalry trophy. I'm just using Mizzou, Arkansas as an example for obvious reasons.
College football 25, you can experience them all.
Arkansas State, okay.
Aside from the action on the field, we all know what truly makes college football so electrifying: the fans.
Well, I am wearing this. Hope y'all can see that. All right, well, it's a Block M. It's Michigan. But I guess Mizzou also is a Block M, so leave me alone. But no, obviously, I also have roots and ties to Michigan because, well, a handful of my family went there and graduated, including my sister. So I also have some soft spot for Michigan a little bit. And USC at the same time, because USC is how I got introduced to college football to begin with when I was a little lad. So there's a lot of things I want to do in College Football 25 that I am excited for.
In order to recreate...
Oh, that's cool. Whoa, hold up. Alabama, Florida, SEC Network. That's interesting. Oh, that is cool. So, just looking at this is obviously different. Oh no, I'm dumb. I was gonna say, this is obviously different than what the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium looks like. This looks way more like indoors, like in a dome, because as we know, the Swamp is not indoors in a dome. So I was thinking, oh, this is at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium because it's a dome, and this made it look like it was the place for the SEC Championship. Unfortunately not. But never mind. I just had a thought like, oh, it's a dome shape and different scoreboard and everything. I wonder if this is what the SEC Championship looks like. But never mind. But I'm sure there was something special for it.
In order to recreate the intensity and authenticity of a college football crowd, we partnered with ESPN to capture
Rivalry, Ohio State, Penn State.
crowd reaction audio from some of their biggest broadcast games.
That is crazy, got that attention to detail. But I am hoping, I talked about this on a past stream when we first showed off this Michigan Penn State Mo Bamba moment. I am hoping that you can experience that, whether in a Road to Glory or Dynasty, right? Like, think about how cool would it be if you are doing Road to Glory, you are going on the road in a tough environment, like let's just say Penn State, or if you're in the SEC, you're going at Georgia, and there is a moment where you are not able to get the ball snapped because it is so intimidating, so loud, so you get a delay of game call. And the music, the crowd is going crazy and everything, you can't snap the ball. Like, how intimidating, how cool would that be? Oh, thundering outside, nice. But on the flip side, to make it even cooler, how cool and how special of a moment would it be where you do a dynasty, whether it's create a dynasty where you create a school, or you start off at a 1 or 2 star program, you build them up into a powerhouse, and then you become that loud crowd environment. You become the stadium where you force a school to call a delayed game call because your home crowd, your environment is so loud that they cause a delayed game call. How cool would that be to go from a 1-2 star program or a creative school and build them up to that level where now you're the powerhouse. Now you're the intimidating environment. How cool would that be? Don't tell me I'm lying. That would be amazing. And also, I have so much replayability factor.
For some matchups, you'll be greeted by a colorful crowd theme painting the seats. Whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a stripe the stadium theme, it's all in the game.
All right. Pause it here for a specific reason. Let's see that let's see that March Mizzou drum. So you got the big drum here. Sick. This left side will be the students section. It is very pixelated. It is very hard to tell. But if they're going for authenticity, that first row of students, which would be right around here, should be shirtless and should have paint all over their body. If they're being authentic, a row, maybe the drum is covering it, but somewhere along here, the first row of students should be shirtless and painted up if they're going for authenticity. I know this because I was there for 4 years. Rain, shine, 9 degree or 10 degrees. I was there. I was in the front row. I was painted up. So you got the south end zone, the big Mizzou scoreboard, sick. South end zone. This is where Mizzou comes out. I don't know if they will be using song T.I. Bring Them Out. But if they want to be authentic, they would use that song for Mizzou when they do the run out. But we will know once this game comes out and we got our hands on it if they use that song or not. And then obviously this is the other side of the stadium, which we previously saw. This was the huge building where it was the broadcast booth, and also this little corner right here would be shaded a different color, not black and yellow. They would shade a different color because this is typically where the road team fans sit. So if, let's say it's Mizzou, Georgia, this area will be shaded red for the Georgia fans. That's where they would be sitting. You also got this like asphalt circle trail that surrounds the stadium. This is where the road team is, their area. This is the home sideline. So seeing this asphalt trail, that must mean we must get the Mizzou golf cart, right? Oh no, not the golf cart. The fire truck. That must mean we must get that then. Because not to spoil it, hold on. Can that be a better photo? That looks way too small. Okay, that's a lot better of a photo. Hold on 1 second. Because I want to show something. It's going to have a watermark on it, unfortunately, but this proves the point of what I'm trying to say. Seeing the circle trail. The asphalt trail. Okay. So apologies on the watermark, but as you can see, this is inside the Faurot Field, Mizzou Football Stadium, Memorial Stadium, and what they do is before every kickoff, this fire truck goes down that circle road trail with this fire truck. Truman the Tiger, the mascot, is sitting on top of it, and what he does is he drives all around the circle of the football field. He stops at the student section, takes the hose from the fire truck, sprays the students, gets on top of this brick layer in front of all the students, and that's how kickoff starts. So if they're going for pageantry, they're going for attention to detail, I'm expecting to see that. When I hop into a quick game, Road to Glory, Dynasty, or anything, but especially a quick game, because that's the first thing I'm going to be doing when I get my hands on this game, I better see this fire truck soak around the hose spraying Mizzou students, and Truman the Tiger again staying up on top of the brick layer beam in front of all the students right before kickoff. I better be seeing that. Because if you want to be accurate, that's what it is. So, I'm assuming they are leaving that until the game release. They're not showing it off yet. Because that's going to be a good surprise in the moment, which I agree with. I'm hoping. EA, don't lie to me.
Unique fan sections will be leading cheers with painted chests.
Painted chests. Mizzou better have it, EA.
Team-specific hand signs. Dynamic wardrobes that change based on the conditions.
And we also know that as well, as far as the weather. Apparently, according to people who played the game, weather impacts a lot for this game. So, obviously, if it's, sun, fair conditions like you're seeing here with Cincinnati UCF, obviously there's going to be no issues, no complaints, everything's going to be smooth. But apparently, if it's snowing like you just saw here, right, if it's snowing or if it's heavy rain, apparently it will cause more interceptions. It's a lot inaccurate to throw passes. People slip out of tackles more. People slide a lot more. So don't expect the most polished, clean football in the snow or in the rain, is what I've heard. So that should be interesting.
On the conditions and custom chants.
And also, this meter, since they're showing off the red, I also want to talk about that as well.
On the condition.
So, how the kicking meter works is it starts off this little half circle arc right here, right? And the football, as you can see right here, the little gray thing, is going left and right, and how fast it goes is based on your kicker's ratings as far as like kick power, kick accuracy. So if you have a, low kick accuracy, this thing's going to be swinging a lot. And obviously your goal, your target is to be in the green area. And then, once it's in that area, this arrow starts to build up. And from what I know, is you want to get it as filled to the arrow as possible, but you don't want to fill it all the way, because you get this. The arrow gets filled with red, which is seen as a bad kick where you may get the distance on like a 40, 45 yard field goal. You may get the distance, but you pose a risk as far as the kick may now be inaccurate because you kicked it too hard. So it's beneficial to leave a little bit of space and have enough of green arrow still. But don't fill it all the way. Do it at your own risk.
That's a wrap. Kirk and I did some joint recordings. It is an incredibly detailed process.
He wasn't kidding. We spent hundreds of hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you could imagine.
It's a pick two to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team also includes Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Reese Davis. To make it game...
I am hoping the commentary isn't the same. right? Obviously, some lines are going to be the same. There's going to be some repetition. But what I mean is, like, you see the thing with Madden now, where they have the same two guys. I don't remember their names. Damn it. But the same two guys last 7, 8 years, and they say the exact same stuff. They just copy and paste the code from the recordings from 7, 8 years ago, and they just paste in the new Madden, and that gets very repetitive. So I'm hoping with all those hours of recorded commentary and multiple commentary teams, the game doesn't get stale. The game doesn't get boring with the same commentary, hearing the same things over and over again. Because I'm thinking about this from a longevity standpoint, because this game's going to be fun. This game, a lot of people are going to be playing in mid-July when this game comes out to the end of July minimum. But I'm thinking past that. So around Christmas time, are people still going to be playing this game? Around May, April, June of next year, are people still going to be playing this game, or has the game gone stale? Years later, are people still going to be playing this game? Similar to how NCAA Football 14, people still play that, and people still have fun with it, and that game's over a decade old.
Every day this season.
Also, one of the celebrations you can do is the Heisman pose. From what I know, there is 10 or I think there's 10 first down celebrations you can do, and there's between 30 and 40 touchdown celebrations you can do. I know you can do the Heisman pose. I think people have said you can do the gritty as a touchdown celebration, and if so, I'm 100% doing that in my road to glory.
Pre-order the MVP bundle today.
Okay, that is the end of the trailer. So, chat, I'm getting excited for this game. Like, I can't lie, I'm just getting excited for this game. This game is sounding better and better the closer we get to release. It just is. Like, I don't know what more I can say. Like, the gameplay, it sounds good. From everything we know, the game doesn't feel like Madden, which is great. That should be the bare minimum. It doesn't feel like Madden. We just saw a trailer about they're keeping off the pageantry, traditions, the sounds, environments. They're keeping authentic college football, which that's what makes college football, in my opinion, better than the NFL. Is the fan environments, the fan noise, the environments. It's a lot better than NFL games. And it's just this whole thing. I think, like, yes. Is there going to be some hype? Are people going to be buying this game no matter what? Because, well, we haven't gotten a college football game in over a decade. So, yeah, there is going to be some hype with this game. 100% agree. But from everything we've seen, from all the blog posts, from all the trailers we've seen, there seems to be a reason to buy this game, not just for, oh, this game hasn't been out for a decade, so now we're bringing it back, so that's the reason to buy it. Like, seems like, assuming it's not all marketing, right? I will put a pin in that. If everything that we've been told through all these trailers, all these blog posts, is not marketing, and they're able to hold up their end of the bargain in July when this game comes out and the general public is able to get their hands on this game and play it, assuming it's good and it's not all marketing, this is going to be great. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have a ton of fun playing this game. And minimum, this is going to be the game that I'm probably going to be playing a lot, especially on stream, up until 2K25 comes out. This is like the game in the summer for me to play before 2K comes out. And I'm hoping that it can move past that. I'm hoping that we can play this game even past when 2K comes out. We can play this game throughout the year and then beyond on because it's just that fun. I'm hoping, right? I don't know for sure. I don't know how the game is because obviously I haven't played it. But everything that we've seen, I'm just crossing my fingers and praying that it's not all marketing because it is EA at the end of the day. So we'll see. I also think something that is very promising, and I'm hoping EA sticks to this. I also think the amount of hype and attention and positive reception this game's getting leading to release, I also think EA not talking about Ultimate Team at all, I think also plays a factor. I think that also plays a factor in people excited and talking about this game is EA has not brought up a single second of Ultimate Team. They have not shown packs, animations of packs when you open up, show bundles, how much the Ultimate Team packs cost, or anything like that. They have not shown any of that. And I think, in my opinion, that is helping EA when it comes to marketing and getting people excited for this game. Because, let's face it, you're not going to College Football 25 to play a gambling simulator Ultimate Team. If you want Ultimate Team, just play Madden. And then, once the new Madden comes out, do the same thing again and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars again. Right? If you want Ultimate Team, do that. We don't want you. We're not playing College Football 25 for Ultimate Team. If you want Ultimate Team, just play Madden then. Leave college football alone. So, that is a trailer. That is everything that I think I need to say on this trailer. Once again, I'm cautiously optimistic. Leaning more towards the optimism side the more that we've heard of this game, the more trailers we've seen. Looking forward to this 100%. So I feel like that's going to be it for the stream. So I guess one final point, unrelated to College Football, can't talk. One final point, unrelated to College Football 25, but this did get announced, so I do want to at least mention it. Is we do have the release for the FNAF 2 movie. It is December 5th of 2025. Yep. It's not in 6 months. It's in a year and 6 months. Apparently, filming is going to start in September, October of this year. So obviously, if filming is starting in September, October of this year, we are not getting the movie this year. And I am totally fine with that. I am fine waiting because I want a quality product at the end of the day. I thought the first movie was solid, so I feel like the sequel should be good, or at least better. And also makes sense, because if you know anything about the FNAF lore, you keep up with the FNAF games like me, who've been here since the beginning, you know that the FNAF 2 location is like double the animatronics as the first movie, or first game, I guess. You know what I mean. First game, then the movie was based on. The second has double the animatronics, and it's like triple the size. So the time it takes for them to, I assume, do what they did for the first movie, where they build from the ground up an old building and turn it into an actual Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. I'm assuming they're doing the same thing for the sequel. It's going to take a lot more time since this location's a lot bigger. I don't want them to rush it just to try to meet the Halloween Spooktober deadline or this year to build up hype or anything. I want it to be a good product, so if it has to take a year, then so be it. I'm willing to wait, because at the end of the day, a good movie is a lot better than a movie that's rushed out trying to meet a release date. I feel like we can take a page from Marvel and how that works. Good movies need time to make, so let them get their time instead of just rushing it out.